The old Northgate factory has stood silent for almost 50 years, a skeletal relic of a bygone industrial age. Its windows are shattered teeth in a rusting iron jaw. The locals in our small town have grown up with it, a constant, decaying landmark on the horizon. We trade stories about it, ghost tales whispered around campfires, but no one has taken them seriously. Until last Tuesday. It was just after dawn when the first calls came into the sheriff's office. Thin wisps of smoke, pale and gray against the morning sky, were curling from the main smokestack. The same smokestack that hadn't seen a puff of anything since the last worker clocked out in 1978. Naturally, everyone assumed it was a prank. Some kids, maybe, or a vagrant trying to keep warm. The fire department sent a truck, more out of procedure than genuine concern. They found the main gates chained and rusted shut, just as they always were. The perimeter fence was intact. There was no sign of a break-in, no footprints in the overgrown weeds, no clue as to how anyone could have gotten inside. The firefighters used bolt cutters to get through the gate. As they cautiously approached the main building, the smoke overhead thickened, swirling into a dense, almost deliberate column. It wasn't black like a chemical fire or white like steam. It was just gray, ominous, and unnatural. Inside, they found nothing. The cavernous main floor was coated in a thick blanket of dust, undisturbed for decades. The machinery, hulking metal beasts frozen in time, was cold to the touch. They checked every room, every dark corner, every collapsed office. There was no fire, no heat source, no explanation. Yet, outside, the smoke continued to pour from the chimney. It was impossible. The smokestack was connected to the old blast furnace, a monstrous brick and iron behemoth that hadn't been fired up in half a century. To get it running would take a team of engineers weeks, not to mention a colossal amount of fuel. By midday, the entire town was watching. We stood in fields and on rooftops, phones out, all staring at the impossible sight. The smoke didn't smell of wood or coal. It didn't smell like anything at all. It just billowed silently, a ghostly signal from a dead factory. As dusk fell, casting long shadows over the town, the smoke began to change. It took on the reddish hues of the sunset, glowing as if lit from within. We don't know what's happening at the old Northgate factory. The authorities have cordoned it off, but they don't have any answers. The smoke still rises, a silent, persistent mystery hanging over our town. Some say it's a warning. Others say something has woken up. All I know is that when I look at that smokestack now, I don't see an old building anymore. I see a question that no one dares to answer. What is burning in the heart of that empty place?